Hey everyone, this is Attacker72 here, and in today's video, this is a video that is Nintendo related, and this is pretty much me discussing something that people have been wanting for a really long time now, and for a while actually, and that is regarding that people are really desperate about another Nintendo Direct, because we haven't got to one since September of 2019. And there's been a recent rumor saying that there could be a Nintendo Direct this month. And also I heard there was also a rumor talking about that there was actually a Nintendo Direct that was actually delayed. And no guys, we're not actually counting the game focused Directs like Pokemon and Animal Crossing Directs. We're talking about just general Directs. And the reason why people have been really desperate for another Nintendo Direct, because first of all, E3 2020 has been recently officially cancelled due to like the concerns of the virus that's been recently going on. And also, I did find a Twitter user. They pretty much like posted this tweet, and it was actually talking about the perspective of what Nintendo was doing for the Switch for the past 3 years, because Mario Day has passed by, and the 3rd year anniversary of the Nintendo Switch also passed by. And we were expecting, and some people were expecting something special from that, but nothing happened, so we're still waiting for a while. And as you can see here, 2017 pretty much kind of like, when the Switch launched, it pretty much has big games like Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. 2018 and 19 were huge bangers though, like Smash Ultimate, Super Mario Party, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and its DLC right here. And we also got Nintendo Labo. Well, I'm not sure about Nintendo Labo. Kirby Star Allies. 2019, Tetris 99. We also got Luigi's Mansion 3, Pokemon Sword and Shield, and all that. And also, I don't know about that, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe and all that. And keep in mind, this is only Nintendo-published games. Not like the other companies' games, like Street Fighter or maybe Doom. Especially No More Heroes. But, as you can see here, in 2020, you can actually see 4 games right now, because those are the only Nintendo games we pretty much know of so far. We got Brain Age that was recently like released on the I think the first day of 2020. I think we also got Shin Megami Tensei, Tokyo Mirage Sessions, and Fire Emblem that was recently came out like a couple months ago. Animal Crossing New Horizons comes next week, and we rarely know any information of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. No, it's not Xenoblade Chronicles. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. And it's coming out this year, but if not, maybe next year. I know people could be disappointed, but we rarely know any information on that. And as you can see from the bottom, these are the games that are yet to be announced, but still has no information. If you guys didn't know, yes, Detective Pikachu actually got announced, but it was the sequel to the game, and it has actually come to the Switch. Breath of the Wild 2, it was announced last year at E3, and we really know any information of it, aside that it is obviously a sequel. Metroid Prime 4, there was rarely any information. It was announced back at E3 of 2017, and it was recently delayed and scrapped off. And Bayonetta 3, there was rarely any information about the game at all. And that's kind of the reason why people are kind of this desperate, because we really know anything. So yeah guys, I'm actually here to discuss. So let's first talk about the recent rumor that is actually going to be another Nintendo Direct this month, and it is a general Nintendo Direct. And I will actually leave this in the description below. In Venture Deep Beat, they actually said this. The next Nintendo Direct is in the works. The publisher hasn't confirmed the event yet, but it's the final stages of putting the video presentation together. That's based on what we're hearing, as well as some other indicators. Expect a Nintendo Direct soon. The company is penciling in one of its indie showcase, like the one that is released on around GT 2019, for next week, likely March 18th. A full general Nintendo Direct will follow soon after, likely March 26th. And it actually has been confirmed that there's actually going to be a Nindies Direct coming this next week of March 18 and all that. And keep in mind that there's been a pattern going on with Nintendo Directs. When they usually release a Nindies Direct, they pretty much release another Nintendo Direct, which is a general one. So I can see this being a possibility somehow. Unlike the last two directs, which focus on specific games, the next direct will take a broader look at the Nintendo Switch's upcoming lineup. Nintendo's first-party slate is the subject of many rumors, and I can't confirm what it will show off, but expect the company to rely heavily on remasters and ports. And I did hear that we're actually gonna remaster and ported some 3DS and Wii U games and all that, and I did talk about ported Wii U games on the Switch about a while ago and all that. But let's just keep going. But Nintendo will bring support from third-party publishers and developers, so expect to hear a wide variety of games that you can pick up for Nintendo's hybrid home/handheld Switch console through the summer and beyond. I reached out to Nintendo, but they declined to comment. So, yeah, that could really happen. And also, people are also desperate to see, like, Challenger Pack 6. We really know any information of that, aside that we're going to get 6 new challenges for Smash Ultimate, obviously. And what proof is there that there's actually going to be a Nintendo Direct next week? The publisher hasn't announced the Direct yet, so things could change. And yes, this is absolutely me hedging, but Nintendo was deep into the process of putting the event together based on what I've heard. It has been decided many of the third-party games it will include in the event, so it's definitely happening, and almost certainly before the end of March. The company also updated the Nintendo Direct playlist on its Japanese YouTube account. The last time it was a week before the Animal Crossing Direct. And it actually does say here, updated 6 days ago. And keep in mind, this is just a rumor. For all we could know, it could have been just next month, or maybe not at all for some reason. I wouldn't normally read too much into the pattern. Nintendo doesn't behave in a consistent manner that is easy to predict. But this is some circumstantial evidence that lines up with everything else. And keep in mind, this did happen before with the whole updated playlist and all that. Finally, Nintendo needs to communicate its lineup, and not even to its fans. The publisher is coming up on the end of its official year on March 31st. And investors will want to know how Nintendo plans to keep generating revenue. It could do that with a conference call with analysts and its shareholders, but it's more likely that Nintendo would actually present its lineup to fans first at this point. The last general Nintendo Direct was in September, and fans know almost nothing when it's coming out to Switch beyond Animal Crossing. A Direct would enable to carry some momentum into its official year end. It could then also point to the Direct as evidence of future revenue during the shareholder meeting in the spring. If this Direct pans out, we should hear about it early next week. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much the entire rumor. And honestly, I am kind of waiting for a Nintendo Direct. And honestly, and also I do want to mention that is something been going on that I've been hearing that the Direct was delayed because recently, when the Lego Mario was announced on Mario Day, they pretty much said something about, like, it didn't mention a Nintendo Direct in the trademark, and some people say, could a Direct actually be delayed because of it? Was it supposed to be shown there? But I don't think people are aware that recently they actually changed it because and when they changed it, people got more suspicious. But here's the thing: that was actually never like evidence or anything. That was actually just a mistake. So this actually has nothing to do with anything. And if it was delayed, then we could have heard it by now. Then we would have actually gotten any news from Nintendo by now, because the only time we heard that was actually delayed was back in 2018 in September when we were supposed to get a Direct on like that day, but there was something, but other events happened and they pretty much delayed it. So yeah, guys, no, the whole delayed part when they showed the whole trademark has no proof evidence that there has been a delayed Direct. So yeah, guys, with all that out of the way, thank you guys for watching this video, and let me know what you guys think. Do you actually think we could get a Nintendo Direct this month? And if you guys do not think that, then I respect your opinion. And honestly, me and personally, I do want to see a Nintendo Direct this month. But recently, with the whole like news and all that, with the whole cancellation of events, I'm not entirely sure. But I'll kind of let Nintendo do their thing, to be honest. So yeah, guys, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Remember this: once a legend, always a legend.